You steal silver, I steal souls. In this palace of disguises, we're both breaking all their roles. You steal silver, I steal souls.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Midnight rain on palace tiles, I move where torches fade. Hands on crooked ledges where their dirty secrets stay. Gold and silken by a throne, but can't erase the stains. So I steal their hidden papers, let the truth escape its chains.
By the old stone well I stand, with whispers only I can hear. Chains around a guilty soul that never paid in life down here. I'm the judge they threw from heaven to clean up the city's sins, counting every unseen murder written on their spirit skin.
On the same wet rooftop under thunder's glow, you are chasing stolen silver, I am weighing souls. One jump, one breath, and suddenly our stories cross. Fate is laughing softly as the mask refused to drop.
You steal silver, I steal souls.
You dance along the shadows, I walk where the dead still groan. In this crooked city where their lies have overflowed, you steal what they are hiding, I steal what they can't atone.
You steal silver, I steal souls.
We collide in stormy darkness like a tale I used to know. Is this just a passing clash upon the palace roofs, or the start of some old promise written long before the proof?
You steal silver, I steal souls.
Morning light and noisy stalls, they dress me up in gold. Say a perfect upright husband waits, he's righteous, brave and cold. I bow like the perfect lady while my mind is on the night, on the faceless stubborn officer who blocked my only flight.
They call me pure and honest, sit me down to choose a bride, while the underworld keeps ticking all the debts I have to pay in time. Then she walks in loud and laughing, all wrong for palace rules, and my heart stirs like last midnight on that roof beneath the moon.
He speaks like a walking law book, every word a titan chain, but there's thunder in his silence that feels oddly like the rain. If he knew I was the thief who slipped his careful grip last night, would he write my name as criminal or hold me just as tight?
We are trading stiff politeness, hiding scars behind our roles. You're the judge in borrowed armor, I'm the thief in borrowed clothes. Every joke and little argument keeps pulling at the thread of a red tassel from childhood, neither one is fully read. You steal silver, I steal souls.
On the roof we clash like strangers, in the market we play roles. In this palace comedy, a mask we can't control. You steal what they are hiding, I steal what they hold below.
You steal silver, I steal souls.
You're the outlaw in the shadows and the bride they say I own. If that crimson little promise hanging by your ear is mine, then the girl I once was bound to is the thief I meant to find.
You steal silver, I steal souls.
If our lives were swapped by fortune, would you run across these beams? Feel the weight of every secret that I'm stealing in your name.
If you walked tonight as judge, you saw the chains that I can see, would you still call me the cold one or the one who set you free? Somewhere in the ancient stories written long before this reign, there's a line that says two misfits turn the court into a stage. I was meant to weigh their spirits, you were meant to break their gold. Now our hearts are learning slowly, we were meant to share one role.
You steal silver, I steal souls. In a world of painted halos and unpunished hidden wrongs, we were never just a thief and judge on opposite patrols. We're the love that breaks their bargains and rewrites their heartless laws.
You steal silver, I steal souls.
From the rooftop in the thunder to the market in the sun, every clash and every quarrel is a thread that pulls us on. When the final curtain rises over palace rain and dawn, we'll be laughing at the fates who thought they'd keep us all alone. You steal silver, I steal souls,
and somehow we were always meant
to be one stolen home. Are you my thief?
my thief, or are you my fate?
In the morning I pour tea and act a little slow. Drop the cups and play the lady everyone expects to know. But my heart remembers thunder on the rooftop in the rain, when a stranger caught me falling and my mask forgot my name.
I recite my perfect questions like a handbook for a wife, counting all the rules and duties that should shape a proper life. But your eyes keep breaking patterns, every smile rewrites the page, and I can't decide if you're my bride or thief I have to chase.
We are hiding behind manners, trading barbs instead of truth. You pretend to be so gentle, I pretend I never move. But the more I try to judge you from a distance, playing safe, the more my quiet heartbeat keeps repeating the same phrase.
Are you my thief,
Or are you my fate?
you keep slipping through my fingers, but you fall into my gaze.
In this palace full of secret schemes and carefully drawn lines, you're the one mistaken blessing that keeps crossing into mine. Are you my thief, or are you my fate?
I was planning how to lose you, now I'm scared I'm far too late.
Every time our worlds collide on every rooftop every day, feels like destiny is laughing, saying, you were meant this way. Are you my thief,
Or are you my fate?
are you my thief?
When the workers cry for justice at a gate that will not hear, I put on my midnight colors, chase the truth they hide in fear. You are waiting in the shadows where you think I'll lose my step, but I tumble from the rooftop straight into your steady chest. I was sure I'd break our promise, and this dangerous betrothal prove my fiancé's a phantom I can bind with iron and law. But we're rolling through the darkness, thunder drumming with our hearts, and the only chain I'm feeling is the one that pulls us close.
You could call me to the court now, put my name in ink and stone, but instead you hold me tighter like you're scared to let me go. So I whisper, Leonard Eiting, did you plan this perfect fall? Are you chasing down a criminal,
Or just chasing me at all? Every time I build a distance, you turn walls into a stage. Every rule I used to live by sounds like jokes when you're this close. If I'm meant to serve my sentence without loving anyone, why does every step you take feel like the place where I belong?
are you my thief, or are you my fate? You keep turning all my duty into something I can't hate. I was counting every reason I should cut this tether clean. Now I count the ways you're helping me believe in what I see.
Are you my thief,
Or are you my fate?
you steal ledgers from their tables, I steal souls for what they've done.
Somewhere in this strange equation of your courage and my chains, where two wrongs the heavens twisted into one right kind of flame. Are you my thief,
Or are you my fate?
are you my thief? If I walk the life you carry, would I choose the rules you chose? Could I watch 1,000 sorrows and not let my feelings show?
If you saw the marks I'm seeing on the ones who never paid, would you still break into houses just to make the balance change?
Maybe fate was never gentle when it wrote us into time. Gave a thief a judge for love, or gave a judge a thief to find. If the price of standing with you is to risk my second life, then I'll take this foolish promise and still hold your hand tonight.
Are you my thief,
Or are you my fate? In a palace built on secrets, you're the only truth that stays.
we were never meant to meet here by the laws of common sense.
But our hearts keep running circles till they crash in self-defense.
Are you my thief,
Or are you my fate?
I set traps to try to lose you, but I run to where you wait.
If the heavens wrote our names on one red tassel long ago, then no matter how I fight it, I will always find you close. Are you my thief,
Or are you my fate?
are you my thief?
In this ancient palace story,
We were meant to be this way. stole more than silver from me. In the daylight I play harmless, pour the tea and miss the cup. Act the gentle, clumsy lady so my mother gives me up. But your eyes are always sharper than the questions that you ask, like you're trying to see the midnight hiding underneath my mask.
In the courtroom I see flashes of a throne of smoke and stone, past life robes and guilty gavels, all the judgments I got wrong. Every time I face a noble I see echoes from before, all the innocents I sentence just to keep the numbers whole.
You drag me to the office just to teach me thief and law, but I twist your careful lessons till you end up tied in cords. Every game we start in daylight leaves a bruise I cannot see. Something old begins to tremble like a door without a key.
You stole more than silver from me. You broke into the quiet place, I hid my empathy.
You stole more than silver from me.
All the rules I used to breathe by feel too tight when you're with me.
You stole more than silver from me.
I was only meant to balance what my past life couldn't fix.
Now I find myself protecting you before I check the risk.
Every step you take in danger makes my vows sound incomplete.
You stole more than silver from me. You stole more than silver from me. When the minister falls trembling and the workers finally speak, all the ones above get angry, ask who helped these nobodies. Now they paint me as a demon on the palace notice walls, put a price upon my shadow so their kingdom doesn't fall.
In the alley I'm surrounded by their arrows and their blades. Every exit feels like stone, every prayer a step too late. For a breath I think so, this is how my story's meant to end. Then you tear through all their lines and steal me back from death again. As we're running through the darkness with their torches at our backs, I can feel your body shaking but your eyes refuse to crack. So I ask you in a whisper, half as judge and half as man, tell me why you keep on doing this, risking all you ever had.
You don't slow your pace a moment, but your answer cuts me through. 'Cause we waited for you people, and we never saw you move.
Those few words become an arrow through the armor that I wear. I was sent to bring them justice, but I've always been too late.
You stole more than silver from me. You took space inside the questions where my duty used to be. You stole more than silver from me. Now I can't just weigh their spirits while you bleed alone for free. You stole more than silver from me.
In your attic full of moonlight where you hide to tend your wounds,
I climb in with quiet footsteps, trade my ring to sit with you.
from tonight if you go stealing where their arrows line the street,
Send a sign before you move there.
I'll clear the traps beneath your feet.
You stole more than silver from me. I'm not used to being fragile, but my hands can't stop the shakes. You appear inside my window like a ghost I didn't make. You don't ask me to surrender, don't demand I drop my knives. You just grind the herbs in silence, lay the bandage on my side.
I say softly next time, thief, before you run into their rain.
Let me know before you're out there.
I will move their bows away.
You half laugh and half look wounded.
Will you chain me once I'm through?
And I answer through the shadow.
No, I'll break their chains for you.
In a world of wrong decisions, we were never meant to choose. I was sent to pay for errors, you were born to cut them loose. Somewhere written in a story that we're only now inside, there's a line that says our broken hearts were made to realign. You stole more than silver from me. Not just ledgers, not just secrets, but the will to still believe. You stole more than silver from me. In the ruins of my verdicts, you're the courage left in me. You stole more than silver from me.
If I came to pay for missteps from a life I can't rewind,
You're the reason this new sentence feels like more than just a fine.
when the past and present tremble every time you choose to fight,
I will stand between their arrows and the path you That's the only way we were meant to be set free. Is this just a marriage contract, or a vow the underworld wrote?
Is this just a marriage contract, or a vow the underworld wrote?
In the lantern-lit pavilion, they're all whispering my name. Say, marry that upright officer, he will keep our house safe. I'm a thief beneath the hairpins, but my father doesn't know. He just wants a son-in-law who keeps the storm outside the door.
In the shadows of the courtyard, fate delivers one more note. Your attachments on this earth will turn you into what you judge. If I fail my quiet mission, every trace of me is gone. No more lifetimes, no more chances, just erased from every song.
So you say, let's sign a contract, let them think I'm guarding you, while you slip past all their arrows, doing what you have to do.
I laugh, is this a real proposal, or a plot to catch a thief?
You say, maybe it's a foolish bet that only we believe.
We carve hidden terms between the vows they wanna hear. If you catch me stealing once, I'll be the perfect wife this year. If I save your life one evening when the verdict should be yours, you'll confess you're not just human, but a judge from other worlds. Is this just a marriage contract, or a vow the underworld wrote? We pretend it's only strategy, but my heart keeps taking notes.
In a palace full of rumors where our names are not our own,
You're the one impossible promise that already feels like home.
just a marriage contract,
Or a vow the underworld wrote.
if I'm only here to watch you, why do I want more than no?
Every playful line we trade across the incense and the wine
Feels like we're repeating something written long before our time.
Is this just a marriage contract?
Or a vow the underworld wrote? Wedding drums and summer thunder shake the silk above our heads. Crimson ribbons, careful steps, all the words we've both been fed. I joke, don't look so unhappy, I'm not that hard to endure, but your eyes keep scanning rafters like there's something you once saw.
In the corner of the ceiling, for a moment time goes strange. I see iron chains from nowhere wrap around the beams again. Another wedding, other lifetime, someone standing where you stand. Then a blade, a pool of scarlet, I am dying with no hand.
The lightning strikes and all the faces blur like water in the bowl. You are bowing right beside me where my blood once met the floor. Is this just a second trial, or the ending of my road? Either way, the vows we're making shake the sentence on my soul.
We are promising protection in a world that loves to spy,
Acting like we're only partners while our futures intertwine.
If you fall, I lose my purpose. If I fall, you lose your shield.
Suddenly, this fake arrangement feels too real to ever yield. Is this just a marriage contract,
Or a vow the underworld wrote.
you're the thief they call a demon, you're the lie I wanna hold.
If I catch you in the shadows, will I bind you to these walls?
Or move every hidden arrow so you never have to fall. Is this just a marriage contract,
Or a vow the underworld wrote.
if you pull me back from death once, I will tell you what I know.
Not a simple upright officer, but soul on borrowed time.
Tied to you by some old promise past the edge of mortal lines.
Is this just a marriage contract?
Or a vow the underworld wrote? If our names are side by side in some forgotten book below,
Did they sign us as a warning or as ones who'd break their codes?
Maybe every wrong you're paying, every risk I choose to take,
is a line inside that story
only we can learn to face.
If the cost of staying near you is to face the final end, to be judged like all the spirits that I once misjudged back then,
I would rather share this danger, rather stand with you tonight,
then survive 1,000 lifetimes never standing in your light.
Some love looks like gentle seas and some arrives like thunder rain.
Ours is written as a wager
on a thread of red and chain.
If the heavens won't protect you and their rules are used for harm,
then I'll choose you over rule books.
Let the gods decide the scars.
Is this just a marriage contract,
or a vow the underworld wrote?
We were meant to play pretend, but we forgot which lines were jokes.
In a maze of palace secrets where our masks are never gone,
you're the one mistake I cherish, like the truth I waited on. Is this just a marriage contract, or a vow the underworld wrote? When the thunder shakes the rafters and you didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back.
You stole my courage back. First night in your perfect room,
you start hanging up your rules.
no more black clothes after midnight.
No more ropes inside these walls.
After curfew, no departures.
Every door is staying closed.
I just smile and pin my paper
on the pillar by the door.
Your little wife agreement says, don't look inside my chest. Don't you open this one wardrobe. Don't ask where I went to jest.
If I stumble home at sunrise with some scratches on my skin,
you can only ask one question.
Does it hurt and are you fine?
We draw funny, careful borders in the middle of this house. You patrol my every secret, I rewrite your every vow. Every rule we throw like arrows, ends in tease and ends in laughs.
But beneath our silly treaties, something real begins to hatch. You didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back.
In a world of tired verdicts,
you're the reason I react. You didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back.
Every time we move together,
I forget what I once lacked.
I was meant to keep my distance, pay my sentence just a tone. Now your footsteps keep me company on roads I walked alone.
You didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back.
You stole my courage back.
At the banquet where the couple pouring wine and trading jokes, you play perfect upright husband while I laugh at all their boast. Underneath the painted lanterns we exchange a tiny glance. Later when the hall goes noisy, that is when we'll break their plans.
When the drums are getting louder, we slip out between the doors. You go searching for the contracts, I go searching for their souls. In a secret room of painting, something makes my heart beat slow. There's a younger judge who looks like me, struck down in a crimson glow.
On the canvas in the background there's a shadow with a blade, just like someone from the circle that we chase from day to day. Past life, death, and present missions start to tangle into one. And I know this quiet story might not let us see the sun.
Till we dance through all the dangers with a coded little smile.
You pull ledgers from their hiding, I pull ghosts into the light.
If the ones who killed me once are watching everywhere we go,
then the second chance at justice needs a heart that won't let go. You didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back.
you lit candles in the corners
where my faith had faded black. You didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back.
When I see you risk your heartbeat,
I can't just turn my back.
palace roof so wet. You say, tell me what I stole, and then my answer's with no mask.
Not the gold or hidden papers, not the titles that they stack.
You stole how I see this world and the will to judge it back.
You didn't just steal silver,
you stole my courage back.
on a rainy tiled rooftop, all the lamps below like stars. We are laughing at our secrets, but we're showing all our scars. I ask softly in your ledger, what am I upon that page? Just a thief you need to capture, or the risk you chose to take?
I say you stole more than silver, more than secrets, more than proof. You stole pieces of my heartbeat that I thought were dead and bruised. You're the reason I look upward at this broken world again, and still feel a quiet whisper saying,
Try once more, my friend.
if my past life left a bloodstain on the path we're walking now,
We will cross the same dark hallway with a different kind of vow.
not just orders from the heavens,
Not just anger in your hands,
but the courage we keep stealing back from each other.
where we stand. You didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back.
Turn a lonely borrowed sentence
Into something more than that. You didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back.
in the strange new word disaster.
You're the one thing I won't lack.
If the ones who once destroyed me start to circle us again, I will stay where arrows gather if that means you still can't run.
You didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back. Now I'm ready for the judgments, still waiting down our path. You didn't just steal silver, you stole my courage back. Do you see me as a thief, or do you see me as your wife?
Do you see me as a thief, or do you see me as your wife?
In this palace where we're sharing one small roof and borrowed time, you are reading law by candle. I slip out between the lines. You keep acting like my jailer with your careful, quiet rules, but your eyes turn soft and worried every time I break a few.
In these halls I talk to shadows, weigh the souls that no one sees. Chain marks shining on the nobles while the world lets them walk free. You walk in and catch a whisper, underworld and serving time. Suddenly our little marriage feels too small for all these lies. We are walking the same courtyard with our secrets in our hands, calling this a simple match while hiding whole forbidden worlds. Every smile is half an answer, every joke a half-built wall. We pretend it's just for safety when we're scared to lose it all.
Do you see me as a thief, or do you see me as your wife?
Am I only someone dangerous
That you're keeping in your sight? Do you see me as a thief, or do you see me as your wife?
If I'm only under watch, then why are you so
Terrified if I'm just another outlaw, cut me loose and let me fall.
If you were just any outlaw, I would not be scared at all.
Do you see me as a thief, or do you see me as your wife? You write lists like palace edicts for our little married life. No late outings after midnight, no dark clothes inside at night. So I hang my wife agreement where your law books used to rest. You can't open this one wardrobe, you can only ask hurt yes.
We go laughing through the banquets, playing roles they wanna see. You pour drinks with perfect manners. I pretend I'm only clean, but I follow all your footprints. Find a red mark, find a sign. There's a secret scarlet ledger standing right there by your side.
You find me mid-sentence talking to the air that holds their chains. I find you with hidden paper signed in crimson, marked in flame. Both of us could tell the other, both of us shut down instead, till the questions start to crack where all our fragile trust was kept. All this keeping you in safety
feels like pushing me away.
All this keeping you from danger
feels like lying to your face.
Do you see me as a thief, or do you see me as your wife?
You keep hiding half your heaven and your hell from me at night.
Do you see me as a thief, or do you see me as your wife?
If we're really on one side,
why does it feel like we divide?
Tell me now, inside this bedroom,
what am I in both your eyes?
If I saw you as a thief, I wouldn't lose sleep over goodbyes.
If this love is just pretending that our bond is just disguise, why does every silent secret feel like tearing out our lives? Do you see me as a thief,
or do you see me as your wife?
I could shout your true assignment, tell the world what I have seen. They would drag you back in chains before you finish what you mean. So I hold my questions tightly, let the anger burn and fade, 'cause I'd rather feel this distance than to see you dragged away.
I could say the name Scarlet Ledger, all the risks around your home. See your father's house in ashes when the powerful take control.
So I choose to keep it hidden, carry fire you shouldn't bear,
'Cause I'd rather take the fury than to see you standing there.
when we lie to shield each other from the storms we think we own.
We forget that love means letting someone see you to the bone.
If we want the strange faded story not to end in frozen hearts,
We must learn to drop our armor.
let the other see the scars. Do you see me as a thief, or do you see me as your wife?
I am tired of being danger when I'm standing
By your side. Do you see me as a thief, or do you see me as your wife?
If we keep on hiding everything,
We'll lose what feels like life.
if I only saw a thief,
I'd never fear to let you go.
then why does every step I take
Draw your eyes like burning coals.
in this palace full of secrets?
In this love that walks on knives,
We're the only ones
who can decide if truth or fear survives? Do you see me as a thief,
or do you see me?
as your wife? Maybe when we learn that answer, we can finally share one life.
When the judge becomes the one on trial,
When the judge becomes the one on trial. In this palace where we joke that you were guarding all my crimes, rumors bloom like poison flowers, turning all your light to lies. They say nightly filled his pockets, say you let the killers go. All the lords who feared your verdicts point and bow their heads like stone.
every corridor I walked in now is staring back at me. All the scrolls of upright justice feel like threads they cut with ease. I'm suspended from the bench where I once weighed another's life. Now the chair beneath the torches has my name carved in its side.
She wants to save him, he steps ahead.
You are reaching for your mask, I am stepping to the flame. We are racing toward the courtroom from two sides with one same aim. You would throw away your shadows just to clear my written name. I would rather stand here guilty than let you take all the blame.
When the judge becomes the one on trial,
Every heart that watched in silence now is forced to pick a side.
when the judge becomes the one on trial.
trial. Every secret kind of justice has to step into the light.
You once weighed the world in quiet, now the world is weighing you.
If I'm dragged back down to darkness, I'll drag monsters with me too.
When the judge becomes the one on trial. In the hall of clear decisions, every screen becomes a door. People watching from their houses fill the benches, fill the floors. I step forward just to speak, to say the thief was always me. But you cut in with the calm voice, take the burden off of me.
I'm the one who made the bargains, I'm the one who took the risk. If there's any hidden dealing, put it all down under this. Then you turn toward all the cameras, toward the country's restless eyes. Say you always judge in comments, come as witnesses this time. You who sit behind your pages, throwing sentences like stones. Come today not as my jury, but as voices of your own. Say out loud what you call justice when no one is watching you. If I fall or if I stand here, let it be for what is true.
In that moment I remember all the times you cleared my way, all the arrows you moved for me so I live another day. You're the judge I thought was distant, but you're standing there alone, with the courage that I borrowed on the nights I stole their gold. When the judge becomes the one on trial,
all the lines between defendant and defender start to blur.
when the judge becomes the one on trial,
He's the one who shields the thief girl with the weight of every word.
if they send you back to shadows, I will shout your name in light.
If they call you demon outlaw, I will stand and say that's mine. In this palace full of stories where we never played our roles, we were always meant to stumble into love that breaks their hold.
When the judge becomes, when the judge becomes,
The one on trial,
when the judge becomes,
the one on trial. As they question all my choices, time begins to split in two. I see past life thrones and verdicts, see the wrongs I once put through.
who will judge the judge? A voice asked from a throne I used to fear. Now the answer fills this chamber. Let the people judge me here. If this fate was built to break you, I will walk it by your side. Be the thief that steals their power, be the truth they cannot hide. Love was never in the contract when you fell from heaven's gate, but I'm here, a foolish partner, choosing you and all your ways.
If this trial writes our ending in the books of gods and men, let it say we stood together when the world turned on our names.
When the judge becomes the one on trial,
All the ghosts of all his verdicts gather, watching from the side.
when the judge becomes the one on trial,
Every stranger, every viewer holds a gavel in their eyes.
if you need to send me downward one more time to pay the price, wait until I break their altars, tear their masks before your sight. If you fall into the darkness, I'll be moving through their halls. Be the night that keeps on cutting till the truth outshines us all.
In the strange faded romance where a thief and judge collide,
We were never just a contract, we're the ones who changed the tide. When the judge becomes the one on trial,
I will face the sky and stillness with a smile.
if you send him back to darkness, he won't go alone. Tonight the world takes the stand.
Tonight
The world takes the stand. In this palace where we bicker over rules and stolen bread, you are writing quiet reports, I slip out on silent steps. We were just a fake married couple, trying not to be found out, never thinking all our secrets would become the nation's shout.
But the cases we kept touching, all the names we wrote at night, have been woven into something bigger than our lonely fights. From the courtyards to the markets, from the alleys to the square, every wound we ever witnessed now is walking to this chair.
So I gather all their pages, you stand watching by my side. From the worker's broken family to the child who learned to hide. This is more than just our promise, more than love against the schemes. It's the moment all our footsteps tie the palace to the streets. Tonight, the world takes the stand. Not just whispers in the corner, every voice is in our hands. Tonight, the world takes the stand. You're not enemies to each other, you're the same divided land.
You once judged them from a distance, now they're standing at your side.
If I'm sent back into darkness, let their truth stay in the light. Tonight, the world takes the stand.
We once laughed at silly rumors, masks of thief and judge and wife, trading jabs about our titles in this strange contracted life. Now the masks are on the lanterns in the night market outside. Children wearing thief and judge masks, turning us to folktale lines.
I see posters on the corners.
He's the judge who gave us voice.
You're the first who gave the courtroom back to more than just the royals.
We're still tripping over teacups,
Still pretending we're just two.
but the world has started moving to a song that came from you.
If our clumsy faded meeting was the spark for all of this, then our quarrels, jokes and bargains were the steps we couldn't miss. You will keep on stealing courage, I will keep on clearing ways. In this palace full of gossip, we will choose each other's names. Tonight, the world takes the stand.
From the palace painted ceilings to the crowds that line the sand.
Tonight, the world takes the stand. We were never just two misfits, we're the start of something grand.
They once cut us into pieces so we'd never see the frame.
Now those pieces shine together, pointing straight at who's to blame.
In the middle of this story where our hearts were meant to meet, we will hold each other's hands while all the world finds back its seat.
Tonight, the world takes the stand. If our names are on a ribbon in a book we'll never read, did it say these two will bumble into changing what they see?
Just a thief who loved the helpless, just a judge who learned too late.
Somehow bound by one red tassel to rewrite each other's fate.
If the cycles keep repeating,
If a new round waits ahead,
if they ask me once again
to weigh the living and the dead,
I would rather share a small room,
share your jokes and share your tea.
knowing somewhere in the city
People speak
because we did.
Tonight, the world takes the stand. Our first small victory in a kingdom scared of its own demand. Tonight, the world takes the stand. Courts may fail to jail the mighty, but their armor's cracked at last.
If they push you from the bench now,
I will walk beside your foe.
if they call you outlaw goddess,
I will answer to that call.
when the next strange round of fate
Begins to shuffle all the plans, we will still be here together when the world takes back the stand. Tonight, the world takes the stand, and we stand here hand in hand in this ancient palace story.